That sucks.
It's like I took the wrong week to quit drinking.
Now I'm getting a little verklempt.
Oh, there's the money shot, baby.
Talk amongst yourselves.
I'm sorry, Dave. I'm afraid I can't do that.
No. That's just what they'll be expecting us to do.
What's up, everybody, and welcome to Steel Sanctuary Podcast. I'm your host, Dave Ribeiro from SteelSanctuary.com. Well, today I got Dave and Trent with us. Colin's stepping in for Bob. Bob can't make it today. Guys, it's doom. It's gloom. Steelers have lost 3 out of 4. Ravens are right on their tail. 1 game back.
Misery Monday's a real thing today, buddy. Misery Monday
is a real thing. Wow. Let's do some housekeeping before we tear into this thing. A few things happened this week. Steelers released Juan Thornhill and re-signed Sebastian Castro. That Thornhill signing was just a bad move all the way around, right? I mean, this
obviously
he couldn't make it in Cleveland. I don't even know what the point was of that. Castro's back, so you guys are happy. I got a couple of happy.
I do like Castro.
Yep.
He's not going to be a big guy, but let's be honest. Like, Thornhill's taken up a 53-man roster spot. He doesn't play special teams. He didn't fucking do anything when he's on the field. There's no point in having that guy around. At least Castro gives you some depth. I think they have to keep him up for what? 3 games?
3 games.
So, yeah. So I think it's 3 games. He does play special teams. Core pointed this out early in the season. He led the team in tackles in the preseason. So at least the kid can play special teams. It gives you some flexibility to move some roster spots around. So I don't hate it.
Something we missed on the Friday podcast, the Steelers signed Broderick Martin off the Kansas City practice squad. Big boy, 6'5", 330. Former 3rd-round pick of the Detroit Lions. See, nose tackle, I guess. Backup nose tackle.
Yeah. Depth piece.
Don't know a hell of a lot about him.
Ooh, the missing piece, guys.
We only needed the one.
Since they won't play Yaya, whatever the hell his name is, that nose tackle.
He was on the nose.
Was he on the nose? Yesterday?
He was on the nose quite a bit, actually. They were kicking Keanu Benton out at times whenever Cam Hayward was off the field.
Off the field, yeah.
He was playing the Cam Hayward role, and Wyatt Black was in the nose.
One last thing. Darius Slay concussion yesterday. We don't know how serious it's going to be.
Can't be serious enough.
Death, taxes, and Slay getting hurt.
James Pierre been playing pretty well. Had a pretty decent game yesterday.
Yeah, he did all right. He had 2 missed tackles there, but besides that, he did fine in coverage for once.
Yeah, bad missed tackles. Quentin Johnston got him twice.
Yeah.
But yeah, he played pretty well outside of that.
All right. Let's start it out with Mike Tomlin. He's catching some heat today. Even Rich Eisen, who is a diehard supporter, dedicated about 20 minutes of his show. Is Tomlin in trouble? Could this be it? I'll believe it when I see it, boys, because I think Tomlin can run over Rooney's family and still have a spot on the team. I just don't see them firing him. I just don't. Does anybody disagree? I mean,
no.
I will say, like, whether it's a good sign or not, the amount of Tomlin defenders are getting smaller by the week.
It is.
Like, exponentially. I think that Bengals loss was really – because Seattle wasn't, like – Seattle's a really good team, and we knew that after week 1. Like, oh, shit. So this Darnold shit actually carried over, and this team's really good. So, but that Bengals loss was when I saw – that was the most Tomlin slander I had seen on my Twitter since, like, 2023 when we lost back-to-back games of the Cardinals and Patriots. Remember that? The 2 win teams that we got beat twice, dominated twice by. That was a lot of slander on Tomlin. And then the Packers game, like, sure, but again, that's just a really good team. But this week too, man, I mean, I don't know if it's a good or a bad thing, but the amount of Tomlin defenders goes down by the week. So I guess that's a good thing. At least people are getting woke to it. Yeah. You know, it's got to start with people getting woke to it. I mean, I feel like the same thing happened with Dable. One of my best friends is a Giants fan, and he's all over Giants Twitter and stuff. And more by the week, it was like, okay, Dable's got to go, Dable's got to go, Dable's got to go. Like that number multiplied by the week. So who knows? I mean, it means something. I mean, if a whole fan base is turning on you,
Yeah.
and the results aren't speaking for themselves, that's when you have problems.
I mean, shit, when Rich Eisen's dedicating time to it, because he's always backing Mike Tomlin, always. He would make fun of Steelers fans saying, yeah, what happens when Mike
Who
Tomlin
else
gets
are you
fired?
going to get?
Yeah,
Who else are
yeah.
you going to get?
He'll be hired. He'll be
Yeah.
hired in 5 minutes after he's fired.
Stupid.
It's like, and Rich Eisen was the captain of that. So that's a big name to drop. Now, listen, I've always said it's going to take catastrophe to get Mike Tomlin fired. They'd have to pretty much lose out or close to lose out. Well,
I mean-
think they could. I mean, is it out of the realm of possibility? I don't know.
Would it be the worst thing ever?
No, I brought this up last week. When they win, I get annoyed because I know
I saw
nothing's
that.
going
I
to
saw that
change.
clip today. I saw that clip today.
It's
Yeah.
and I hate it. I'm like so conflicted. I hate watching Steelers football right now.
It just sucks because it's like we're the only fan base in the entire world that, like, even when we win, it's like, well, we won in spite of Tomlin. Like, we won in spite of our head coach. And we are
Yeah.
the only fan base in the world that says that every single week.
Yeah.
I mean, well, the Packers too, but we're not a Packers podcast, but I have a lot to say there too. But it's just, oh, dude, we win in spite of Tomlin, and then when we lose, it looks horrible. Now, I hate the word optics. I hate that phrase. I hate the term. I hate the context it's used in. But the optics of when Pittsburgh loses is bad. It looks fucking terrible when we lose. And Tomlin has looked terrible for years when we lose. It's, I don't know.
I think the thing is, like, I'm going to keep going back to this. He's hand chosen everybody that's on this roster.
Yep.
So when he loses, this is all him. Trade deadline. We all wanted a wide receiver. How much did Tomlin go in on the wide receiver? We don't know. Like, we'll never know those details. But that's things I would really love to know, because I'm half wondering, does he think MVS is the answer because Aaron wanted him and he believes so much in Aaron that this is it? Like, did he want to get a guy? Like,
Tomlin's
because
also a Calvin guy too.
When you're in the middle of a game and he looks up at the scoreboard and he looks like a fucking deer in headlights, you already know the game's over. Like, he looks lost, and you just know that he has no clue what's going on and no answer for it. His in-game coaching is the fucking worst in the NFL, and that's including guys that are getting fired. Mike McDaniel's going to get fired after the season. He's a better in-game coach than Mike Tomlin is. He at least tries to make adjustments because he's a good offensive mind. Brian Daboll got fired today. He's still a better in-game coach than Mike Tomlin in a lot of ways. We are the only team who refuses to go for it on fourth down when all of the analytics say you fucking go for it on fourth down. He will punt the ball from the 30-yard line going in for a touchdown just because for some reason he thinks the defense is going to get a goddamn stop, and we haven't had a stop all game. Like, he does not logically think through the game at all. It's insane. It's insane. He's got to go.
And then he does like that. He does that goofy ass thing where, like, they'll show it every week. It's like at the scoreboard, and I'm like,
Squinting at the
dude,
scoreboard. Yeah.
I'm like, dude, this game's over.
Where are you? Where
Like,
are you?
The second the cameras cut to him and he's like, I'm like, oh, turn it off. Turn the game off. It's over.
Over.
Yeah.
Wrap.
You
turn
notice
it
he got
off.
a safety though, right?
This remote, this button right here.
The defense needed something. They went out and got their safety because he's a defensive head coach and he wants to make sure he plugs all the holes on that side.
You know
Offense
what?
needs
I'm
something.
in on Kyle Duggar.
It's
I
a
don't
good
care.
move. It's a pretty
I
good
actually
move.
do. I like him.
Yeah, it's
But-
looking good.
Imagine having Duggar and a receiver. Maybe we'd be in business. Rashid Shaheed or
You're
anybody.
telling me they couldn't give a fourth and a sixth? Really?
I know. When they have two of those same routes.
two of each of those.
Like, come on, dude. Like, what
And I'm
the
not buying
fuck?
the Kaboli fucking Steelers spin. That we had the same offer, we just didn't get him. We had the same offer, we just didn't cut. They chose someone else. I'm not buying that bullshit.
Because
I'm
what's
not
the
buying it.
chances of two players?
Yeah,
doing it?
exactly.
No, yeah, no
What's the
way.
chances?
He's a direct mouthpiece for the team now.
I understand the Shaheed one because Kubiak was his former coordinator, but like Jacoby Myers really fucking picked the Jaguars over the Steelers. They're in no better shape than we are right now.
And guess what? Maybe offer a 4th and a 5th for Shaheed if you really think he's a guy that can help. Up your offer a little bit.
Jags have a better head coach and a better quarterback, probably a better defense.
Yeah, but it's Jacksonville.
I'm just using objectives here.
Yeah, I know. And the quarterback, arguably,
I don't know if we're gonna get into the whole defense thing later. I'll get into that later.
I have a hard time believing or accepting that 2 different players with the same 2 offers. That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah,
I feel like it was spin by Kaboli, and they forgot which receiver they were supposed to pick that they faked this fucking story with.
Yes.
You said Shaheed, right? No. I thought you said Myers. Oh, fuck. Well, it's already out there. And they just run with both of them.
I agree.
Or that Rooney said you're not allowed to make any fucking trades because I want to covet all my picks for the draft.
That one I kind of believe a little bit. Especially the first pick. That's never going. Not when the draft's in Pittsburgh. He would not.
Dave, I told you, in the end, it don't matter. Either way, this is a fucking disaster, them not getting a number 2 wide receiver.
Yeah.
Because I don't know if you saw them talking to Freiermuth after the game, but he said they were running, what did he say? 22 man, I think is what he said.
Yeah.
And he said that the problem is that no one could get open. When they were
cover 2 man, that's the hardest. Yeah, that's the hardest coverage for both a quarterback and a receiver. I'll give them that. But
yeah, they were shading Metcalf, and none of these other guys could get open.
Well, Jesse Minter totally just. I mean, we just got outclassed, and that's the other thing with Tomlin, guys. Every week we get outclassed by another coach. Yeah. Let's be perfectly clear. If Daniel Jones didn't turn into a 5th grader, I guarantee Shane Steichen outclassed Mike Tomlin and Taylor Lawson.
He has every other time.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like, everyone was putting so much into last week, and it's like, dude, we are never going to get 6 turnovers a game. We are never going to get 6 turnovers in more than 3 games a year. How often do you get 6 fucking defensive turnovers in a game?
It barely happens twice a year. They're lucky they got that much.
Right.
So it's not sustainable. You can't win like that.
Yeah.
No.
But they need some turnovers. Did the Chargers turn the ball over at all yesterday? I don't think they did.
They should have. If we'd ever fucking catch the ball. Jesus Christ.
Joey Porter. My goodness.
Joey's got fucking bricks in his hands. They might as well just give that dude something where his hands can never close again, because at least he won't grab jerseys.
Yeah, at least he won't get called for holding.
Like, we might literally have to attach bricks to his hands so he can't grab somebody, because he ain't fucking catching it if it comes to him anyway.
I thought he had an okay day in coverage.
He did.
Yeah.
He did. Yes, for the most part.
Yeah.
I thought JPJ's had 2 back-to-back pretty solid games. I'm just gonna say that.
He's a number 2 corner.
I don't think you're really wrong, because he didn't really do much that was really bad side last game either. Had the
He's a number 2
interception
corner
to steal the game. So yeah, I think that's fair.
The defense wasn't the problem yesterday. The defense actually played well.
Yeah,
I thought so too.
Played really
I thought they were taking a lot of unfair flack, and that's why I said I'm going to get to that later once we dive.
Like, who the hell is giving the defense flack?
I mean, they're giving them shit for not getting enough stops, but I've got some statistics that we can roll through that show exactly why they're not going to get all the stops.
First of all, putting Brandon Eccles 1-on-1 with Ladd McConkey is a tremendous mistake.
That's one thing.
Bad. You can't do that. I mean, I like Brandon Eccles. He's pretty good, but not 1-on-1, and especially on the slot where you could go either way. He's just going to tear. He's just going to tear Eccles up. That's just a bad matchup.
Yeah.
And the amount of 3rd and long cover 1, cover 0 that we ran was very, very, very scary to me.
Yeah.
If the Chargers had better personnel, they probably would have dominated the defense better.
Yeah, dude.
Because again, the amount of cover 1 and cover 0 we were running on like 3rd and 12, or like that 3rd and 14 when we 0 blitzed. And if it wasn't for a miraculous Kyle Duggar tackle, they would have gotten the 1st down and more. I was like, dude, that can't happen.
Right.
You want to do your defensive thing, Trent? Go for it.
I charted shit because it pissed me off. So, okay, number one, the offense. We had 12 total possessions in the game. 8 of the 12 possessions had 3 plays or less. 8 of the 12 possessions. One of the drives out of the last 4 had 4. So basically 9 of 12 total possessions had 4 plays or less, and that was 8 of them had only 3 in punts. That's ridiculous. So the offense was never you were never on the field. You're 3 and out the entire goddamn game. Now, we were talking in the group chat, Core reporting this out. We had 0 first downs on a third down conversion until the 4th fucking quarter. So out of those plays where we actually did have a drive, 2 of the 3 of those came in the 4th quarter. They were 8-play drives. We had an 8-play drive, 8-play drive, and 9-play drive. Those were our longest drives of the day.
At least one of those was a complete garbage time, right? I mean, that's what
it was the one that ended up in the Roman Wilson touchdown. That was just complete garbage. Yes, they were. I mean, LA was just basically getting out of the building. Time of possession. We lost time of possession. 37 minutes, 35 seconds for the Chargers. 22 minutes, 25 seconds for the Steelers. They ran 69 plays. We ran 50. These are massive disparities. The Chargers had 3 sacks. We had 5, but they had 3 turnovers. We had 0. Let's just the formula is just not going to work for us if we don't get turnovers because the offense can't score the fucking ball unless you get turnovers. They had the ball on the plus side of the 50 twice in the first quarter. Ended up in 2 field goal attempts on 3 and outs. I mean, what the fuck are we doing? That's disgusting. So anybody blaming the defense, you guys can go take your shit. Pack it up, leave the fucking building because the defense wasn't the problem today. They were shutting down the Chargers for the most part. They were getting the ball back.
Yeah.
And I mean, you get 5 sacks on a mobile quarterback, you're playing pretty well as a group. Your offense just isn't helping you out. You're on the field all day.
Yeah. They had 156 yards of total offense before that last drive.
Mm-hmm.
That is Matt Canada level offense. That's Kenny Pickett, Matt Canada.
That's embarrassing.
You can't have that. This is Arthur Smith and Aaron Rodgers and DK Metcalf and Jalen Warren. That should be good enough for at least base level offense. We are kind of in the games. You can't. I don't. They looked so unprepared yesterday. They looked clueless. And this is what happens every couple weeks with Tomlin. They go into these games and they look like they've never seen the team they're playing before. Like they've never seen them play before. The same thing with the Bengals when Joe Flacco a couple weeks ago. It looked like they had Joe Flacco. It looked like they had never seen him before.
Yeah.
I don't get it. It keeps coming back to one guy.
Right here with Relic. Bang. All them vet off days. Sick of that shit, dude.
I'm curious to see if more how the other teams around the league do that. If they do it as much as Tomlin does. Because he does it quite a bit. He does. Well, listen, when your average age of defense is close to 30, you got to manage that a little bit.
Right.
I mean, let's be honest.
That's the thing. Like, I never have been one to bitch about the amount of like vet rest days because, like, again, we are so old. I'd rather the guy at least just like be able to play in the game than be questionable because he practiced on Wednesday and tweaked something. And again, I don't think like the vet rest days. Who even gets that on offense? Not Rodgers, not Metcalf. What, Sayamalo? Okay, he's been our best offensive lineman this year. So
doing them
the
on
fuck what?
Thursdays is not smart. Those guys should all be there. They don't got to physically do anything. Just be there so that they can go through their progressions, getting ready for the game.
It's not that they don't show up to practice, though.
Do they though? Because I don't think they're around at all by the way they play.
They just stand off to the side.
Right. They look so out of sorts. It's horrendous.
They still have to show up to the fucking stadium.
I hope
practice field, whatever.
Because they don't. It doesn't look like it. I'll tell you that much.
Here's the other thing about the whole vet day off thing. Let's be honest with ourselves. Yeah, practice in pads 1 fucking day a week. and the only day you practice in pads is the day you need the vet day off. That's the one. You can't take the vet day off on the one where it's a fucking walkthrough in shorts and a t-shirt.
Well, again, I want to keep coming back to this. When you got a 31-year-old edge rusher, a 34-year-old corner, a 36-year-old, defensive tackle, yeah, you got to give these guys breaks. They're not going to make it through the whole season. You can't build a defense around that.
I think that's just nitpicking, to be honest. I hear where you guys are coming from. I just think it's totally nitpicking to bitch about the offensive vet rest days. Clearly, right now, the biggest issues are, I don't even think it's close. Coaching, starting with Tomlin, working down to Terrell Lawson, and then working down to Arthur Smith. And guys, can we address the elephant in the room? Aaron Rodgers stinks. Can we address the elephant in the fucking room? Oh, you want to bitch about TJ Watt not resting on Thursday? Who cares? Cam Hayward has been awesome this year. TJ Watt has been good this year. Jalen Ramsey has been awesome this year. Isaac Seumalo has been our best offensive lineman. Darius Slay gets hurt every game. I don't mind resting him. Guys, we are bitching about the stupidest shit. Like, oh, Isaac Seumalo, our best offensive lineman, rested Thursday, and then he had a good game on Sunday. So the fuck what? I don't care. Cam Hayward,
best offensive lineman though.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Him or Frazier. But okay, then Cameron Hayward. Oh, Cam Hayward. He sat on Thursday. Okay, he had a 92.5 PFF grade with 2 sacks, 2 TFLs, and 2 batted down passes. Okay, who the fuck cares? Who cares that he rested on Thursday?
PFF. I don't know.
You brought up Aaron Rodgers. What was Aaron Rodgers' PFF score? 34.
I had to
34.
30. It was 30. It was 35.3.
Oof. Yeah,
And for the record, Corb, I think Cam Hayward's warranted a good PFF grade this year. Other than the first game, he's been great.
Cam Hayward's been a fucking stud.
Hayward's
He's been great all year.
Yeah, he's been good.
Yeah.
I just mess with you.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's the stupidest thing to bitch about. It's very nitpicky. I think the elephant in the room is coaching in Aaron Rodgers.
No.
So let's talk about Uncle Aaron.
Reason is coaching 100%.
Oh,
you ain't gonna get me.
60% of the root of the problem is Mike Tomlin and his squad, his boys club. And then 30% is Rodgers, and then 10% is like the fact that we don't spend enough fucking money on offense, honestly.
Yeah,
we don't spend enough money on the offense. And I get it. You have a lot of guys on rookie deals. I totally respect Omar Khan for like, hey, I'm going to draft a first round tackle and I think he's aced the last few drafts for the most part, right? You go back to 2023, he traded up for left tackle.
Easy.
Listen, it sucks. It sucks. That left tackle he traded up for.
Gonna get Dave going.
Hey, listen, I'm just being objective here. He's done nothing but draft premium positions at high levels that he's under drafting, or I guess getting good value, right? He traded up for a left tackle in 2023. Guys, it was the smart move. It really was. Broderick Jones was a touted prospect. It sucks that he's not very good, but I would have done the same thing. I was jumping and hipping and screaming and shit when we got Broderick Jones.
There are some people that feel Andy Weidel is the reason that this stuff happened.
Well, if they're going to stay together the whole time, great. Right?
We're not pointing anybody out. I'm just.
Am I going the wrong way?
You are going the wrong way.
You're pointing to the side.
I'm helping you out.
No one knows what the fuck you two guys are doing. You're like.
Sorry.
I'm trying to help you out, Dave. Trying to help you out.
I don't want to get off on an Omar Khan tangent because we could spend the whole podcast.
There's not really a tangent to do. I'm just saying, like, okay, I'll say, like, listen, we've done a good job. We traded for a top 15 receiver and paid him a bunch of money. We paid a tight end $12 million a year. That's a fringe top 10 tight end. Clearly the best pass catcher on the team. Now, is it our fault? Is it Omar Khan's fault that Arthur Smith just doesn't want to get him involved? No. Right? Jonnu Smith was supposed to fix the problems with the wide receiver too, even though he's been borderline unplayable. Listen, he had the best year of his career last year. I didn't hate that trade. I didn't hate it. Now, hindsight's 2020, 10 weeks in, it fucking sucked. Right?
Yeah.
Calvin Austin was a 4th rounder. Roman Wilson was a 3rd rounder. Again, he drafted tackles back-to-back first rounds, and the second guy's fucking great. Zach Frazier was a 2nd rounder, drafted in like pick 50.
I want to admit this, but Mighty Mouse is a Kevin Colbert draft pick.
Who? Calvin Austin. That's
Calvin
right. Yeah,
Austin.
he was a 2022 pick. You're
That's
right.
not someone I want to take total
all
credit for.
the 4th round guys, Washington, Herbig, Peyton Wilson, those are all con picks.
Yeah.
4th round, day 3. Are you fucking kidding me?
And you're picking the
Mason
guy.
McCormick, you got a
You're
starting
picking-
guard.
Oh yeah, and you're picking your swing offensive lineman that's like your 6 OL and jumble package
in
with the
7th round.
248th pick. That's a win to me.
YA Black, I mean, he looks like a hit.
In the 5th round, yeah.
I'm going to get to him because I thought he had a fantastic game.
You kind of changed your mind on that then a little bit, huh?
What, me?
I didn't hate.
Oh.
I didn't hate YA Black at all.
Am I playing the right way? Is this where Trent's at, or
Yes.
is he above you?
Yes. I know. Yeah, you're good. No, I didn't hate the YA Black pick. I just sometimes tried to pump the brakes on Bob because Bob thinks he's like about to be in the Hall of Fame here soon.
We got to rein Bob in sometimes. He gets a little overexcited.
Yeah.
Some of these draft picks and some of these guys.
No, he started the season out like a rookie. He played like a rookie, and he is starting to figure things out. And I saw some things on the All-22 from last night that I really, really liked, and I've seen it over the last 2-3 games. He's starting to put some things together that I think he's a legitimate shot to be a Cam Hayward replacement.
Keanu fucking Benton, baby.
Keanu's played really well too. I got him.
Keanu's come
I got
on.
notes on
He's
him too.
played really well.
Now I will say
Andy Weidl's doing a fucking great job drafting. Andy Weidl's doing a tremendous job.
I will say, and I don't want to nitpick or be negative here, but I think we should take last game with a grain of salt. Like, Bozeman's had a really bad year. Mekhi Becton's not been very good.
Yeah.
That Chargers offensive line was really bad. So, yeah, I mean, Cam Hayward played really well. Wyatt Black, I think from what I saw, play well. Ben had another nice game. Harmon was okay. The edge rushers were good. I think we should pump the brakes just a little bit because that Chargers O-line is fucking bad.
This is 2 weeks in a row, though. They played really well against the Colts, too.
That's
true. I was gonna say that's why I prefaced it with I've seen progression from YA Black for like I feel like it's the last 3 games I've really seen. I honestly I think he's progressing better than Derek Harmon. For real. Not even joking.
Wow.
He looks like the more stout guy. I think Harmon's still playing timid. Like the explosion isn't there from Harmon. I think that's the thing. When he hits his explosion, he gets confidence in what he's doing. I think he's going to take off. But he's right now, Black is the better of the two.
Don't tell me that.
I'm for real. No, listen. Okay, why? So I charted something earlier when I was watching YA Black. His base has been ridiculous against double teams. He's not moving. He's not moving. Actually, I've seen a couple different times now against the Colts and against the Chargers in this last game where YA Black's getting double teamed. It's supposed to be a duo concept, and the two guys don't leave him because they can't get off of him. And he's pushing them toward the ball carrier. I'm like, this is a fucking dude with serious power. This isn't just having a great anchor to absorb the double team. He's driving the double team to the ball carrier. That's a different level of power as a defensive lineman. That's like what we've seen from Cam Hayward for years. And he's starting to understand leverage, which is a game changer for him. He's got these ridiculously long arms. He's like 6'6". He's starting to use the arms and get them fully extended, which he wasn't doing earlier. He's controlling guys at the line of scrimmage. He did this push-pull move on the fucking guard. I forget which guard it was. The dude was fucked right from the rip. I mean, he put the arm straight into the chest, pushed him all the way out. As soon as the guy tried to chop, he just yanked him and pulled him straight face down in the dirt and went straight after Herbert. I'm like, you can't do anything about that. I mean, when you have that level of power, if he learns to continuously do that consistently, that was some good shit to see on tape from him. I loved what I saw from YA Black in this.
I think the Harmon lack of explosion. I'm not disagreeing with you by any means. I think the Harmon lack of explosion is just kind of struggling in the pass rushing, which I think was a little bit of Benton in his rookie year. I personally think that Derek Harmon from his first few weeks to the recent few weeks, number one, a lot less missed tackles, which is something that's been important to me and this defense for the last 10 years because Tomlin's defenses can never tackle. And then I think that Harmon has done a pretty good job in run defense, hence why our defensive team rush defense has gotten so much better since Derek Harmon stepped in. Now, again, could he be a better pass rusher? Sure. But we have like 745 trillion. We have the entire Switzerland government towards pass rushers right now, like money invested wise. So I'm not really too worried about it. I'm going to disagree with you with the fact that Wyatt Black's better than Derek Harmon because Derek Harmon's clearly a starter in this league. But I like Wyatt Black. I think I think he's a good third or fourth defensive lineman. I'm not going to say, yeah, he's better than Harmon. Come on.
Well,
I mean, look, if we're
Harmon's
having
not
this
lighting the world
debate and
on
he's a
fire.
5th rounder, that makes me happy. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I agree.
if you're gonna debate
Yeah, but if we're
this,
having that
then
debate and you're saying he's better than the
That's-
first rounder, that doesn't
that's
make
a
me
good-
happy.
That's
the
great,
problem.
No, but I mean, Harmon's playing fine. He's not playing. It's not like he's having a bad year. He's still a rookie. He's figuring some things out. Black was obviously not injured, so he was there
Right.
and getting more experience longer. So you got to
Jump
take it
on
for a
him.
grain of salt. Harmon's a couple games behind Wyatt Black. You know what I mean?
Harmon's
So
also got to get stronger in his lower body. I think that's
Yeah.
part of it too, personally.
Yeah. I think Harmon, the everything's there. He's just not put it together yet. It's there.
Benton-esque.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean,
He's coming.
young players need to develop. That's not a.
I say when we do the whole let's call it the hypothetical rebuild, we dump Cam and have those three be our defensive line. That along with firing Tomlin and everything like that. But
Let's take a quick poll. Does any of us believe that rebuild is ever coming?
No.
Because I don't. I mean, they're in the midst of a mini rebuild. They rebuilt the lines a little bit, for sure. But we talked about it last podcast. What do we think is going to happen next year? They're going to go get another quarterback.
They're
not going to draft somebody. They're going to go get somebody.
Never rebuild though. This isn't a rebuild. All they do is reload. That's
yeah,
it.
it's like a rebuild on the run essentially. Because
Yeah.
They're trying to do both at once.
Right.
and
Yeah. It
But
doesn't
I mean,
work.
like,
it doesn't work.
to be a true rebuild, you got to be like, you got to have a losing record pretty bad, trade away assets to gain, to go get pieces in the draft. Like, this is not a real
This
rebuild.
is my hamster wheel analogy. We just keep spinning around and spinning around and spinning around, and we never accomplish anything in the Tomlin.
It's just not it's not a true rebuild. It just isn't.
I just think we need to get younger at young
Quarterback.
dominated positions. Well, quarterback, yeah.
Quarterback.
But more importantly, younger in the secondary. I think I guess it's hard to say like get younger at the edge rusher position just because TJ's 31, but TJ can't get another contract after this.
No.
He's not.
About 40 million, I can tell you that much.
Fuck no. I think we do need to get younger at both quarterback. I think we need to get younger at
Cornerback.
DB. And then I think
Almost
I don't know if
every
we're
group.
going to talk about it. Yeah, every group really. I mean, the defensive line too.
You think about it, fuck. Almost every group.
I have a question, by the way. I have something that I've been pondering for a few weeks. I do have a question here. And this is coming from someone who absolutely admires this player. I admire him. I get very excited to watch him. But he wears number 6. I think we need to have a discussion.
Uh-oh. Trent.
What are we talking about here? Patrick Queen?
Patrick Queen.
Yeah.
What's the question?
Somebody that I call Patty Q.
I love the quotations. That sold it. That definitely sold it.
That really did.
It's all good for the dramatic. You know, I like being dramatic. You guys know
Absolutely.
that. But,
Love it.
I think there's a conversation that has to be had about number 6. I really do. Guys, we cannot be whiffing Kamani Vidal and
No.
and
You probably shouldn't do that.
and Hunter Henry and fuck, who do we play last week again?
Colts.
Colts.
Yeah, fucking retard.
Well,
Alec Pierce and like Michael Pittman.
Yeah.
We can't be getting paid $13 million a year to be whiffing those guys.
The better question might be, why the fuck is Patrick Queen covering Alec Pierce or Michael Pittman?
Not covering. I'm just saying when those guys are coming over
Yeah.
the middle and Patrick Queen's just whiffing, he just whiffs too much, and it's very frustrating. Now, he is the best blitzing linebacker I've ever seen. I
It's
watched
so
Lawrence.
polarizing.
I watched
so
Lawrence
polarizing.
Timmons. I watched Lawrence Timmons. Timo was a fucking monster blitzing. Vince
Yeah, he
Williams was a Ryan
Vince,
Shays.
Vince was good.
Vince was good, but
Vince was really
Patrick
good.
Queen as a blitzer is like, fuck, dude. Like I'm sitting there like, yay, come on, 6. But no, the whiffing in the run game is a serious problem, and I've been meaning to say it. It's been covered up by the fact that other guys have been playing better, but I just think the whiffing in the run game is a serious conversation that we should have. I don't know if anyone else is noticing it. Maybe I'm being dramatic, but it's frustrating me.
He's very polarizing because one game he'll be fantastic,
Yeah.
and the next game
Yeah.
he'll be terrible. And
And dude, he's got so much aura.
he's got the potential to be a very good linebacker. He's got everything you want for an inside linebacker.
He just whiffs too much.
Yeah.
He's
Very
such a
frustrating.
great sideline to sideline guy.
He is.
It's the plugging. The problem really becomes when he and Peyton Wilson are on the field together and then they run the ball. Is neither of those guys fill the hole and absorb blocks at all. It's not even like they're not good at it. They just don't do it.
Thank God we have the Canadian taxpayer dollars towards our defensive line because they haven't really had to need to fill that many crazy holes.
All right, we need to figure out how many different versions of geography Colin's throwing at us for taxpayer dollars towards the defense this episode. Over under plus 5.5.
Hey, the Switzerland government's good, and then the Canadian taxpayer dollars is good too. I'll have one more by the end of the show.
So we're going three or more.
I'll have one.
I want to get back to Aaron Rodgers. We went to the defense and we kind of glossed over Aaron a little bit. What do we do going forward? Because this man does not want to be hit. Period. Full stop. I mean, that one play where he chucked the ball over Gainwell's head
Gainwell.
and did a little pirouette to avoid getting hit.
Oh, for
I mean,
Christ's sake.
for the love of God.
Yeah, that
For
was
the love of God.
That was horrendous. Like
This is you sign a 41-year-old quarterback. This is kind of what comes with it. The guy's been hit a million times. He doesn't want to be hit anymore. There's only one Tom Brady.
Well,
you
Tom
know.
Brady was very gunshy at the end of his career too.
But
The
he
difference
was
is
so
Tom Brady had like
accurate.
an all-pro
Yeah.
offensive line, and he was
Yep.
accurate as fuck, and like this, that,
Yeah.
and the other. Need a good offensive coordinator and everything, and need a good receiving core. I feel like that's a difficult comparison. I mean, I look at Joe Flacco.
Yeah, with
Again.
that offensive line.
Right, again, crazy receiving core, good play caller,
Yeah, but
etc.
That line
Um,
is horrendous.
I
But he's
just think,
standing in there and he's
Yeah.
delivering the ball.
I know. and
Downfield.
he just
Downfield.
Tomlin, someone has got, and that's another problem. Here's, you know what my biggest thing is with these old ass quarterbacks the Steelers bring in? And I know the objective way to say it is like, oh, they're 41. Their bodies have taken a shit ton of wear and tear. They're probably not here the same, or their arms not the same. You know, my biggest problem is with all these 36 to 41-year-old quarterbacks that Pittsburgh's continue to sign. These guys all have egos. They all have personalities. Who the fuck is going to look Aaron fucking Rodgers in the face and say, hey, you need to stay in the pocket longer?
It should be your head coach who's been with the fucking organization for 18 years.
And you can't, Trent. You can't. It's
Yeah.
Aaron Rodgers. We know how Aaron Rodgers is. He thinks he's Jordan Peterson and he thinks he's Tom Brady at the same time.
Jordan
Not
Peterson
even,
reference, I
not
like
even, not even Bill Belichick could look at that guy in the face and say, hey, we need you to
Well,
sit in there
He
longer.
did it. He did it to Tom Brady. He and Tom had fucking full-on arguments and fights,
He didn't need to do that to Tom, though.
but he did it. But he did it.
Tom's thing was never like sitting in the pocket.
No,
It was
I'm just
never-
saying. But he
it was
called
never
his shit
big.
out, and
He was
Tomlin
never
won't do it.
making retarded throws.
Did you see the press conference where the reporter had the nerve to ask Tomlin how he thought Aaron Rodgers played? He
Oh,
wouldn't even
man.
respond to him.
the look
It's
he
like, bro,
gave. Woo.
He just said he played shit. He played shit. You can't hide that. You can't just gloss that away with a face and
Dude,
say
that's-
next question.
That's the
You
look
gotta
I
answer
gave.
it.
That's the look I gave Bob when he was shitting on Micah Fitzpatrick in the offseason. I was like,
Exactly. It's like, come on, dude. Did you not watch that game? Were you paying attention? I don't. He loves Aaron Rodgers, and he's not gonna. I don't know.
I don't care if he checks out a run play. I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't care if he checks out a run plays personally. That is the least of my problems. Again, he doesn't want to get hit. He sits. He doesn't. Oh my God! If I had a nickel for every time that Aaron Rodgers, it was 3rd and 10, and he just doesn't even make a read. He catches the snap, takes 1-step drop, and throws to the Kenneth Gainwell flat route.
Yep.
I would be as rich as Russia's army.
There you go. Ding, ding,
Dude,
ding.
it was ridiculous. Like, he doesn't even go through his progressions. That's what's concerning me. It's not necessarily the getting the ball out quick, because, I mean, it did actually work against the Jets, and it worked against the Bengals and shit. But he doesn't even go through his progressions. Does he really not trust the offensive line that much?
I think
not
that's
that
the
bad.
biggest issue.
It's not that bad though.
I think
They're
he's
playing
smart.
fine.
Yeah, it's not.
Who's they? Because that
I think the offensive line as a whole is playing fine. It's
Right side.
Broderick was terrible this past game. I mean, he was terrible, but he's been good enough to be the one weak link of the offensive line
he was
the
terrible.
last
against Indy, too.
3 against 2.
Indy.
He had a rough game against Indy too.
He actually played okay against Green Bay.
Yeah,
He kind of sucked against Cincy. He sucked against Cleveland. I mean, we're giving him credit for one game out of the last 5?
I mean, look,
I'm just
Herbert's
saying it's
offensive
been good
line
enough.
sucked too yesterday, and he stood in there and took some shots and delivered
Yes.
the ball downfield.
He's
You
also
have to.
27, and he's an MVP caliber quarterback.
But you got to stand in there and take some hits. You can't just. His average air yards per completion yesterday was 2.94. Aaron Rodgers,
His average depth of
2.94.
target gets lower and lower.
I'm going to be honest
It's
with you.
embarrassing.
It's going to be under 5 soon.
Yeah.
At what point do you look at this thing and say, Aaron's seeing ghosts in the pocket. He's dancing with happy feet. He is not standing in. He's not even getting through the first read. He's locking in on the first read, and it's check down after that. He's not moving off the first read. So at what point can Mason Rudolph not do that? At what point can you not just go see if Will Howard, who can run the fucking ball, could be a better option to just say, let's see what the fuck we got in a rookie quarterback, because Aaron's just not going to be the guy anymore.
I'm sorry.
Real quick. A+ draft pick.
A+ draft pick.
Stop it.
Will Howard.
I never thought I'd see the day where we were asking for Will Howard to come in to replace Aaron Rodgers.
If you keep losing, what the fuck's it matter?
I'd go Mason Rudolph.
Man, we've already seen Mason. You already know what you got in Mason. If you're going to
He might
continue to
hold the ball
lose,
longer and maybe let some plays develop. I don't know. Again, I hate to keep coming back to the
Will
wide
Howard
rec-
is Will Howard is like the biggest quarterback I've ever seen with a Brock Purdy arm. Like, he's like 6'6", 240, and the dude has a Brock Purdy fucking. It is nuts. Like, at least Rodgers still has like
Yeah.
He's got an arm.
a B tier.
Old
a
man
B
still got
tier
an
arm.
arm.
Yeah, he's got like B tier arm strength, and he can generate RPMs and throw sideline throws. Dude, Will Howard, it's like, bro, you are 6'6", 240, son. Why the fuck can I throw harder than you? What's his fastball? 73? I'm
I don't know.
I'm
What's
watching
Aaron's
the Bears game.
fastball? Because we ain't seen him throw the ball downfield in fucking 5 games.
Yeah, but he's still got a fastball, and you know it, son. You know it.
I think it's still there, but I haven't seen it, so I have no fucking clue.
This is starting
And the
to feel,
ball's out of
this,
his hand in 2 seconds.
this is really starting to feel like, I'm not kidding, the Matt Canada thing all over again. Because we
Dude.
couldn't figure out who to blame. We were saying it's Matt Canada, no, it's Kenny Pickett, no, it's the receivers, no, it's Matt Canada. We're doing this again.
It's
And it's the same-
2021 Ben with the worst receiving group.
There you go.
Pretty much.
It's 2021 Ben with a worse receiving group and a better offensive line. I will say this 2025 offensive line is way better than 2021. I could never believe that we went into
Yeah.
that year with that offensive line. It was horrible.
Yeah.
What?
That
Chuck
was- that was-
Secorifor, Trey Turner,
That
Kendrick
was
Green,
Kendrick
Matt
Green.
Filer.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay, yep.
Kendrick Green, and then Matt Filer and
No,
Dan
it
Moore?
was Dan Moore and
First his rookie season, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
No.
Yeah.
yeah, it was
2021.
right?
Yep. But I mean,
They
we
set him up for failure bad. Bad.
Yeah.
God damn. That's
and Ben.
You know, secretly,
woo.
Kevin Colbert wanted him out of there. and he was vetoed. He probably said, "All right, you want to stick with Ben? Here you go. Here's an offensive line for you, buddy. Have at it."
Dude, I remember when Kevin Colbert gave Ben that extension in 2018, bro. Oh, dude, I was like, I mean, I was young. I was like 14 years old. But, dude, when he gave Ben that 2018 extension, because I've been saying it for years, this team died with AB. When AB left, this team died. And Le'Veon Bell left, this team died.
Yeah.
When he gave Ben
that's exactly what it was.
When he gave Ben that 3-year
left,
extension.
But they were never going to trade him. They were never going to trade him. They were never going to move on from him.
Right.
They just weren't. Because when he got injured, 19, that was the time to say, okay, he's got 1 year left after that. It's time to part ways. It's time to go get somebody else. And they didn't. And now we're still paying for it 6 years later. And we've become what we used to laugh at, like the Cleveland Browns and all these quarterbacks. We're going to have 6 quarterbacks in 6 years next year. Because Aaron's not going to make it. I'm sorry, he's not going to make it to 2026.
Hey, when they interviewed him and they brought up his last time in California, he was quick to say, yeah. And then he was like, oh, well, maybe. He was quick and then caught himself. I think he's already on the way out. Yeah.
And this, unfortunately, him and Slay are the same thing. They had 1 foot out, and the Steelers lured them back in with money. And what did everyone say about these players? Once you start thinking about retirement, you are retired. You're done. And we're seeing it with both of them. Slay couldn't cover me, and Aaron doesn't want to hold the ball for more than 3 seconds.
3, brother. It's like 2.2.
Yeah.
Literally. Literally.
I think PFF has him charted as the lowest time to throw and the lowest average depth to target in the NFL. And I don't think either of them is.
I'm sure it's not close. Yeah,
I wouldn't imagine. I don't see anybody else like this.
Maybe Tua or Fields, probably, but
maybe Fields. Yeah, maybe Tua too.
Tua's by design to have a low time to throw.
Yeah, because
his is by design, but because he's got a genius play caller.
Pun.
Don't count on it. I'm sorry. Let me correct that. We may play better if Slay's concussed. As long as he's not in the game and dressed, we should be better. Oddly enough, James Pierre, who I can't fucking stand, is better than Darius Slay right now.
Who didn't see that coming?
I didn't see that coming.
Show him the file, Dave. Show him the file. Bang.
You can't sign a 34-year-old corner and expect anything.
Trent,
years.
Trent, we just got to take her out here, brother.
Years.
Yeah,
Trent, do it.
I've been taking the L on this one. The L on this one.
I'll go down with the ship with Trent. I like Trent too much not to go down with him, but yeah, I'm taking a fat fucking L. Yeah.
Do we want to do good, bad, and ugly, or is it going to be redundant at this point? Because
we kind of covered it already. So.
We kind of did cover it.
I'm curious.
I feel like we've only gotten through the ugly. We can get to the bad and the good at some point if there is any.
Corum, kick us off. What was your good, bad, and ugly?
Well, my good was like Herbig only got 31 snaps and still had 2 tackles for a loss and a fucking sack. Like this kid, with every single opportunity he gets, which is not as much as he deserves, produces every fucking time. Like, don't get me wrong, I've been happy with Highsmith, and TJ's TJ, but like, dude, this kid does not get as many reps as he should and still produces every single time. As soon as he came into the fucking game, he got a sack right off the fucking bat.
He made a big run stop too. Shed a guard, which is ridiculous. Yeah. Shed a guard and made a tackle in the backfield. I never thought he was capable of that.
And I'll take the L on that one. That we could use our imaginations just a little bit and get all get all 3 of them out there once in a while.
I'd like to see all 3. I'd like to see all 3 play every single down for an entire game.
I'm down.
All 3 play.
Let's get crazy.
Put Queen and or Wilson in the middle of the field. Have him be the little roamer there, the spy, whatever you want to call it. I don't know what the term for it is nowadays because football terms have gone woke too. But yeah, I want to see all 3 of those guys on the field at one time for the entire fucking game.
Colin, didn't Green Bay do some crazy shit like that where they'd have like 7 linebackers out one time? They call it the psycho scheme or something like that.
Bro, yeah, when they put Edgerrin Cooper there and Micah Parsons and they bring out Lucas Van Ness to replace Parsons' spot on the edge and Rayshon Gary there, and they only have one interior defensive lineman, I believe. Don't quote me. I think it's Carl Brooks, the kid from BGSU. But yeah, dude, the Packers defense is fun. We should give Jeff Hafley a blank check. Their defensive
That's another
coordinator.
thing. Tomlin's never hiring a legit DC.
Once we eliminate Tomlin, we should give Hafley a blank check and then give Mike McDaniel a blank check and call
I'm
it a
with
day.
you on Mike McDaniel.
Amen, brother.
I'm with you.
Amen.
Give those two dudes a blank check, and if that doesn't work, we probably arsonize Omar. I don't know. Like, what are we doing? If that doesn't work, I don't know what to tell you.
What's your bad ugly, Cora?
My bad, you kind of covered it, Dave, when you brought up Eccles. He got eaten alive by McConkey. The 40-yard play, that was a dagger and a half. And then the TD right after it. I mean, he had no shot. My thing with that, though, was I wondered Slay getting hurt fucked that up to where he originally wasn't supposed to be covering McConkey. And that's what I kind of wonder with that. But either way, he had to. And he gave up at least, 6 big plays or 6 first. You know, it was bad.
He only had 4 catches, in all fairness.
McConkey, you mean? Yeah, I don't know, but it looks like there's about 5-6 plays that Eccles
one of
gave
them was
up.
a monster where Eccles was in coverage.
Yeah, it was bad.
That was good coverage.
He didn't turn his head.
It's tough. It's tough.
There
it's
was
tough,
one.
matchup,
His hands were here.
But wasn't there one though where Eccles went to try to knock the ball out instead of the tackle? And that drives me crazy with the
one that drove me batshit crazy too was Eccles had another bad play. I think it could have been Keenan. I think it was that Aronde Gadsden guy. I think when Eccles was in coverage and he got beat inside or something, it really pissed me off. I think Gadsden dropped it, but yeah.
No. My ugly, Dave, you kind of brought it up already. It's like you and I have the same train of thought. Was is Arthur Smith. Like, what are you doing? Gainwell being out there more than Warren when Warren's basically the only guy that's doing anything out there. I mean, the one drive, it was Warren the whole way. You get to the red zone, didn't even fucking use him. Like, it was like, what are you doing? He got you there. What the fuck are you doing? What else? There was other things too. Like, it seemed like they would lean on the pass whenever the only thing that was working was the run. And it was just like, dude, what is wrong with you? It's obvious Aaron Rodgers is fucked tonight. So why the fuck do you keep going through him more than giving it to Warren? It just mind-boggling. Just mind-boggling. A horrible game for Arthur Smith. It was ugly. So that's what I picked.
Trent, what do you got?
The good for me, Jaylen Warren and the run game, actually. I thought Jaylen Warren played a really nice game. He averaged 5 yards a carry again, and then we just quit giving him the ball again. I don't know why this continues to happen. Happened in Green Bay. We're right back to the same discussion now with this the next loss right after this. It seems like there's a trend. Maybe if the run game's going, you just keep fucking running the football. I don't know. I'm throwing it out there. We built this entire offense around the run game, and then we refuse to use the run game. So I don't know where we're going with this, but I know Jaylen Warren plays really well. The screenplay where he, essentially leaps the defender,
the hurdle,
was
Jesus Christ,
ridiculous. He was making
Saquon
plays.
Barkley-esque.
Yeah, he's making plays, and Kenneth Gainwell decides to be the guy. I don't know.
And then I don't hate KJ like Bob hates KJ, but what's he doing in the fucking game when Warren's dealing? What are we doing? Why now? He doesn't play at all, hardly.
And it went back to back. Gainwell came out after that.
Just,
I thought Warren got hurt. When I saw Gainwell come out after KJ, I was like, what's going on? Is Warren hurt? And when you find out he's not, you're like, what are you idiots doing? Like,
is that an Arthur Smith thing? Is that what? Because he was accused of that with Bijan, not using him enough when he was in Atlanta too.
Well, he was in love with Algier. So yeah.
I said at the beginning of the year, I felt like they didn't think Warren was going to make it through the season as a bell cow back, and I feel like we're seeing it unfold in real time. Because every time he's having a good game, they quit giving him the ball and they give him all these fucking breaks throughout the game. It's the dumbest shit I've ever seen in my life.
The time to fuck around is over. You're 5-4 now. You ride Jaylen Warren until his wheels fall off and you try something.
Run his ass straight into the ground. Who cares? I mean, like, you signed him to be your lead back. Make him be your lead back.
Yeah.
My bad. Peyton Wilson filling in the run game. listen, Peyton Wilson is just week after week, no clue how to fill in the run game. He has no clue what he's doing in the run game. He's not aggressive in the run game. He half-asses this like go after the guard, and then he gets swallowed up, and it's hard to watch. To be perfectly honest with you, it's terrible on film. The ugly for me. I mean, you could go a number of different directions. I'm not going to go with the same Aaron Rodgers stuff that we've been talking about all game. I'm just going to go with Broderick Jones. He completely fell apart again, and he got beat on the same damn inside move about 5 fucking times in this game. I mean, the dude literally ran the same move 5 fucking times, and he got beat on every fucking one of them. He didn't slow one of them down.
The one drive is twice back to back. If
Yeah.
I remember correctly. I was
I'm like,
bro, really?
Do we move him to guard?
I think
on
you
him being a
you
tackle.
you got to try something after the season. You can't. I mean, you're in the middle of the
Not
season
now.
now. You can't do anything now. But
No, I mean, I don't mean this.
No,
Yeah, I don't
no,
mean
no,
this season.
No, I'm too selfish for that shit. No, what we do, the class of guards that are going to be in free agency this year is pretty fucking amazing.
Yeah.
It's a really good group of guards that are in free agency. I think I tweeted about it the other day with
Wasn't
Trent.
Zion Johnson one of them?
Zion Johnson's one of them. You got both
Yeah.
kids out of New York, who are like 26 and 27, both very serviceable. Elijah Vera Tucker, who I will die on that hill, from 2022 out of USC. I will die on Elijah Vera Tucker the same way I'm going to die on Brian Thomas Jr. You got them, and then John Simpson, the other guy from New York, and then you have one more who I can't remember his fucking name. But
I liked Simpson a little bit. I liked him out of college.
I like John Simpson too, and I like Elijah Vera Tucker more. But we can meet in the middle there with Simpson. I think we try and trade Broderick to a team who's willing to take a project 25-year-old tackle.
I hadn't considered that. That's interesting.
Well, to piggyback on that, I mean, let's think about it. We're now talking about a third position for this guy to play. Here's your
Who?
sign. Broderick.
Oh,
First
right
we had him
tackle,
right.
left tackle.
we should
Then
never
we
gone to
had
right
him to
tackle
left.
in the first place.
Now we're talking about
he
putting him
might-
in guard. I mean,
he might be
dude,
better off just staying on the right side.
Can't move him back there now. You've completely
Not
fucked this guy's
not
head.
for us.
I
Not for
thought
us.
left side was supposed to be his better.
It is, but I'm just saying you need if you're trade I'm going based on Colin's theory here. If you trade him, that team needs to be a right tackle needy team.
Or it's any team who's willing to take him.
Yeah, wouldn't give a
I don't-
fuck. If you don't
I
want to
don't
use a
give a
left
fuck
tackle,
about
go ahead.
whatever you want to do with Broderick Jones, you do with Broderick Jones. But I no
Right.
longer want.
Am I
Right,
am I
I
pointing
think-
the right way? What he said. Or
Other way.
he said.
Otherwise,
There you go.
You guys
You got it.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
I don't care
well,
what you
he's-
do with them.
Yeah.
I don't care what you do with them. Just get them off my squad.
All right,
now,
Colin,
I
you're
don't
up.
know-
What's your good, bad, and ugly?
Oh,
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. You want to keep going on that?
I got nothing else to say. I was actually just going to look into spot track on the left tackle free agents next year. Good, bad, ugly, good. Who was good? Who am I not going to bitch about?
It's hard, I know. Even Boz missed a field goal yesterday. That's how bad.
I'm gonna go my boy Keanu Benton. Shout out Keanu Benton. Back to back really good weeks. I was really happy with him. I want him to be the future. He's gonna get a second contract, and Cam Hayward's gonna get killed somewhere. So that would be cool. And then number 2, the bad was Darius Slay. I know it's just beating a dead horse at this point, but dude, he just gets hurt every week.
Well, he's like
And
literally
he
a
is-
dead horse. Like
Yeah.
every game, he's laying on the ground, and you're just like, "What is wrong with this fucking guy?" Every game, he's on the ground hurt. It's just like, "What the fuck?"
No, that's actually not my shout out. Sorry, I'm not trying to pump fake you guys. I'm gonna go Mason McCormick. I'm gonna go
The
Mason.
Philly fake out, baby.
I'm gonna go Mason McCormick. I thought
For
this
bad?
was one of it. Yeah, this
The
is
1A and 1B of bad. We're here. Okay.
Yeah, we did. This is new, an A and a B. I
no.
like it.
I wanted to say someone else. Slay was the first name that I thought of, somebody that I could just bitch about. So I said Slay, but I meant to say McCormick. I thought this was his worst game in the run game all year. I get it. Like Tyre Tart and Deshaun Hand are both decent run defensive tackles, but if you're a starting guard in the NFL, you can't be having that in the run game, getting put on your knees a few times. I just didn't like what I saw. And then killing Fautanu on the doubles. Fautanu's grade gets knocked every week in the run game, I feel, because him and McCormick don't have, whether you want to call it the chemistry or whatever.
Can we just say it? McCormick's not that good. He's just not that good.
I'm with you. I'm with you.
Can we just say it?
I'm with you.
I mean, we always tout this 4th round pick, and he's a 4th round pick. He's probably a journeyman guard.
He was drafted at the age of 24 in the 4th round. If that is your starting right guard for 4 years, listen, I'm not going to bitch. Like, I'm really not. Like, listen, that's what do they call it? Bridge? Yeah, your bridge guard. Like, I'm cool if that's what that is. For a 4th round pick,
get a legit one. They got either they sign him.
The problem
or
is
draft
we've
them.
gone over
They got
this.
to go get a legit.
this free agent tackle class is going to have me and Ribeiro jizzing ourselves, brother. These guards in free agency, I'm going to get one of them. I promise you, motherfuckers, I'm getting one of them.
That is one
This is
way
the problem.
to
We're up to 2 guards and a tackle we need now. So this is.
Oh, look, in this draft, if not in free agency, they better do it in the draft. One of the two.
Does Sayamalu have another year on his deal?
Now he's out.
No, he's done.
And he's probably going.
Fuck. So we're going to have to get
And
a left guard
he's retiring.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to have to
Well,
get a left
McCormick's
guard.
going to go to this team.
We're going to sign some and draft some. Okie dokie.
McCormick's going to be on the starting guard next year too. I don't think the Steelers are going to move on him.
For sure.
For sure.
Yeah.
They might. You could make the argument they should, but I don't think they will.
No, he's just not a big enough issue right now.
Yeah, they've got bigger fish to fry on that line.
Is this an
Right.
accurate statement by pun?
I mean, half of every NFL team is bridge players.
That is a good point too. Yeah,
This is the way the NFL works with the salary cap.
It's about getting
All right.
serviceable enough guys so you can start. Ugly, I'll kind of just agree with all you guys. Whoever any of you said is ugly. I have so many players to bitch about. I'll just say Rodgers because it's easy, but I have a lot of players I'm upset with after the game, so hope you guys accept that as an answer.
We'll take it. We'll take it, Colin. Well done.
Rodgers.
Nailed it.
Solid pick. Solid.
Well, you guys have taken up all my picks. I mean, my
A
good
plus
ones
pick. A plus pick, Colin.
A plus
Motherfucker,
pick.
you brought 2 of my 3 picks just
I know.
talking about the game.
I mean,
That's
the only
on
one I
me.
can come up with for good is Jalen Warren. Maybe throw James Pierre in there too because he had a decent game, but Jalen Warren is the only hope on offense at this team. It's the only
Fautanu.
hope.
Fautanu.
Well,
Troy Fautanu
yes.
played well.
Yes, yeah. I was thinking more skill position, but you're right. Fautano's been very good. I will agree with you there. Bad. Calvin Austin. No one's brought him up for this round.
Oh, I knew that'd be your guy. That's why I picked somebody else. Is that
DK?
DK?
That's my man right there, baby.
Are you suggesting he was the ugly or the bad, or what are you doing there?
No, he's saying he's good.
I'm suggesting he's beautiful,
skill,
but
skill.
How many pictures of DK do you have on your phone?
a lot.
The man crush is real with Colin. The
Yeah,
man
it's
crush
real.
is real.
Dude, listen, I manifested this shit, bro. Like, it's funny. I was at work today. Dave, I don't mean to interrupt, bro, but I'm gonna
No,
tell
no,
the
okay,
story
go
because
for
it's fucking hilarious. So, I was at work today, and my buddy Nick was just on my phone. I forget what in the world we were doing, but we were just kind of fucking off at work, and he saw like this random memory on my Snapchat, and it was an AI picture of DK Metcalf in a Steelers jersey, and I was like, huh. When was that from? And he's like, looks like December 23rd of 2024. I saved that picture. So
Whoa.
guess what? Guess who manifested that shit?
Nice.
That's pretty good.
I manifested that, man.
Does it like move
You
a
made it
little
happen,
bit when you
man.
look at that picture?
Huh?
Nothing.
There's a tear that comes to my eye.
I don't know if I can go on.
There's a rush of blood from the brain to a different organ of the body.
Yeah. Yeah, no doubt.
I get butterflies.
I'll tell you what doesn't give me butterflies. Calvin Austin the third. He doesn't do it for me,
I
guys.
love the segue, dude. That was an A plus segue.
Nothing.
Keep it going.
Nothing moves when I see Calvin Austin.
You're not like
I don't
popping a
get it
blue
flushed.
chew or anything. You're not ready to roll. Yep.
No
absolutely.
pictures on my phone for fucking sure.
A blue.
He's just not it.
Wait,
He's just
Dave,
not
you're telling me Calvin Austin's not your phone background, bro? Really? What are we doing?
Not my background. Never even considered it, to be honest. It's just Omar dropped the ball.
Oh, jeez.
Or Rooney dropped the ball, or maybe Tomlin didn't push hard enough. They needed a wide receiver too to help this team out. They
Hey,
were going 5 wide receivers yesterday, and 2 or 3 of them were tight ends. It's the only team in the league you go 5 wide, and it's fucking a 300-pound tight end as one of your 5 wide. It's just
may I say, Omar, Weidel, Tomlin, Rooney, the whole organization.
Whoever you wanna blame.
Not getting a fucking wide receiver too, or just somebody that's better than what we have.
But we got to say,
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna give up. I'm gonna give up the gimmick. I'm gonna give up the gimmick on the Arthur Smith offense. It really would have been nice to get another receiver, dude. We really
It's about fucking time you turn the corner, Colin. God damn it.
I had to give up the gimmick at some point, but I can't watch. I can't watch fucking Darnell Washington. I can't watch Darnell Washington get more targets than DK Metcalf, dude.
Greg firing shots at Relic.
That's because they're doubling DK, and they're not afraid to single anybody else out. So it's just too deep, man coverage, shut the Steelers down. It's over. Done.
Yeah.
I had an absolute zinger. Calvin Austin, if he ends up sucking or doesn't get a second contract, that's just another guy we could blame Colbert for.
Ends up sucking? Ends up sucking? What do you mean ends up? He already does suck.
Like he said.
Jury's out on that.
Hey,
Jury's out on that.
that's another guy we could just give the blame to Kevin Colbert. That's always going to be.
Whatever this guy said or that guy said, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's just another guy that we could just use the.
Listen.
Oh, here's the Kevin Colbert card again.
I'm gonna end the argument on Kevin Colbert. The best offensive player and 2 of the best defensive players are still Kevin Colbert guys. 5 years after he's retired. End of conversation.
Over a decade ago.
Yes, but still, they're his guys.
So Mike Tomlin's 2008 Super Bowl is because of Mike Tomlin. Is that your logic?
How is that logical?
Wait, no, that doesn't make sense.
You went the wrong way on that one, Colin.
that would be a pro Cowher argument, I think.
Yes, it would.
Yeah.
It would.
Well,
and a pro Colbert argument.
You know what? Let me just bitch about Tomlin real quick because he literally won that Super Bowl and had all that success until like 2012 with Cowher's team, roster, culture.
Culture's the one.
What am I missing?
That's the one.
Culture's a big one.
Well, they're all his players too. I mean, Cowher handpicked Jerome Bettis. Well, Jerome Bettis retired before Tomlin.
Yeah. But it's James Harrison. It's all those guys.
He did. Yeah, he did. He did handpick.
It died with Palomalu though.
It's Palomalu. It's Harrison. Those,
Who died with Palomalu?
The culture.
Oh yeah. I'd go with that.
That was around that time that whole group started to be gone.
They kind of forced him out the door.
Yeah, because Ferry retired in 11.
Yeah,
Palomalu retired in 14.
He was like the last big culture guy of that group.
Yeah, Palomalu.
All right, and
Mike,
ugly.
To your credit,
the whole fucking thing.
What were you saying? No, I was about
Everything.
to give Colbert a compliment. Was that
go ahead?
Colbert
by all means.
reloaded with the Killer B era.
That's the one that pisses me off the most.
Yeah, but then he trotted out like Shamarko Thomas and Artie Burns.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on.
There goes the backhanded side of the compliment.
Hold on.
Fucking
the best
really, dude.
offense.
We had Sean Spence starting at middle linebacker.
Why was Sean Spence starting? Because the all-pro linebacker got dropped on his head and got paralyzed. That's why Sean Spence was starting. They didn't handpick Sean Spence to start that season. They dug his ass off the couch in desperation in week 10 that
Colbert
year.
loved that guy. Don't lie, Dave. Colbert loved that guy.
They were high on.
He wanted him.
They were very high on Sean Spence.
When he was drafted as a rookie, not. Listen, you guys are going to piss me off now.
You're right.
Yeah, you're getting me.
You're
fired
starting
up
to
now.
sound like you. Yeah, you're starting to sound like you took. Some
There's no excuse why that Killer B team didn't win at least one Super Bowl, if not more. Period. Full stop. That team was loaded.
That was
loaded.
Ago, and here we are now. And
There was.
You know what? Hey,
there was 11 reasons why that team didn't win a Super Bowl.
No, that defense was good enough.
They all played on defense.
Defense was good enough.
What era?
That defense was not good enough, bro.
I understand when you have Mike Tomlin as a head coach, you need an all-star team to be successful on defense. But that defense was good enough.
Wait,
with that offense to win.
One?
The Killer B era. They had enough players on that team.
Oh no, I meant which defense you thought was good enough.
The
17 team specifically.
17 was good. Yeah.
Yeah. 19 was phenomenal.
Not yet. Well, that's
but 19 Ben Roethlisberger has elbow turned the other way.
Yeah. But I'm saying they had Tuitt, they had Hayward, they had rookie TJ Watt. That team was loaded.
I could really use I could really use some Sean Tuitt snaps right now.
Devin Bush. That's a tough one.
I remember hearing from
He's-
someone that was
He's
a
playing up
Tomlin.
in Cleveland.
That
now.
was it. He was a Tomlin pick.
I remember hearing from someone that
Oh,
was like
don't
Tomlin.
bail out.
Oh,
No, don't bell Kevin.
We
Colbert
know.
out.
no, I'm not. I'm being dead serious. Like I remember hearing from somebody like years ago that like Tomlin was like, oh, his dad and me
Yeah.
were really good buddies, and we should trade up for this.
Oh,
freak
no.
show. I remember hearing about it from somewhere. Don't ask me for who. I don't have a work cited,
Look,
but I remember hearing it
and
from
that's-
somebody.
Look,
That was
buddies-
like a Tomlin loved him type player.
buddies, cousins, brothers, bloodlines, fathers
Yeah.
and sons. Gotta have it. That's Mike
Oh,
Tomlin.
It
in a
checked
nutshell.
out. It checked
But
out.
wait, who pulled the trigger on the trade to get up to 10 to go get that guy who fucking washed out?
Did he wash out? He's still playing in the league, and he's playing pretty good for Cleveland right now. He's not a
Took him
first round pick.
7 years to have a good season.
Does it surprise you that half the time he was in Pittsburgh,
He's the
his
Geno
rookie year was
Smith
pretty
of,
good, then he had the knee injury.
the NFL for
When
life.
you, have a,
Keep-
when you have a Super Bowl caliber defense, a shitty middle linebacker is gonna look good a couple times.
People gloss over the catastrophic knee injury he had, and it took him 3 years. We'll just gloss over that and just.
All right, we got to give Dave a break. He's about to fucking have a meltdown here.
All right,
All
boys.
right,
Hey, go Pack.
we're going along. You got anything else before we get out of here?
Good.
Colin, thanks for jumping on. Thanks for everybody in the chat. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Apple Podcasts, the whole 9 yards, YouTube, Spotify. Go Pack, I guess, for Colin's sake. Until next time, you guys do the fantasy football on Wednesday.
Yeah.
Check that out, and then we'll be back Friday to preview the Bengals game.
Me and Colin be on tomorrow talking
that's
more
right.
shit.
I'm sorry. Don't forget
8 o'clock?
that too.
8 o'clock for here
8
we go.
o'clock.
8 o'clock for
8
you
o'clock.
guys. All right.
Yep.
Until next
Go
time.
Pack, go.
Thanks for listening to Steel Sanctuary Podcast.
Just smile and wave, boys. Smile and wave.